I bought new games. That's why we're here now. Funny how life works.
I picked up new games and now I'm all broke. Fuck.
Hello nerds, or whatever the fuck you identify as. And it's time for another pickups video. This time it's pickups episode 26. And you all probably already know how these videos go. I bought shit, I show shit, and you marvel shit. You know, shit that I bought. You know, actually when thinking about it, these are kinda egotistical types of videos. Well, I've always been a selfish bastard, so that fits me great. First game. Okay, so we'll start with PlayStation 4 games, and I got 2 games for PlayStation 4. And the first one, you might have already seen my unboxing of this game, the Neo Geo Collector's Edition, and it's Samurai Showdown 5 Special. Samurai Showdown Special 5. It's something special. And the other game I actually have is Samurai Showdown 6. Yeah, they came in the same package, so you know, but this one was the only one I had the Neo Geo Collector's Edition for. Still don't know why I ordered that for one but not the other. I was probably drunk when I ordered this, so who knows. But yeah, I've heard lots of good things about this, you know, Samurai Showdown games. They're supposed to be really good fighting games. I still haven't tried this. They're still, you know, wrapped, but I'm definitely gonna try this out. Hopefully sooner than later, because I'm really interested. They've been, you know, people seem to really dig this game, and I do like it, you know. It says here, you have abilities like deflect attacks, catch an opponent's weapon and disarm them, and the ability to temporarily slow down time to mount a comeback. So yeah, there's gonna be more weapon-based combat in this one, so I'm intrigued, cause Bushido Blade for PlayStation 1, the first one, because we never got the second one here in Europe, but the first one was one of my all-time favorite fighting games. You know, that's where you do sword fighting and the first strike can fucking end the match. That is fucking awesome. So, you know, I'm definitely gonna have to check this out, because Soul Calibur, yeah, that one has two, you know, weapon based, but it's not the same. I'm thinking it's not exactly like in, you know, Bushido Blade in this one either, but if it's even somewhat close, you know, I'd be really fucking happy. I don't know why there aren't, you know, tons of other games that use the same mechanic as Bushido Blade. I don't fucking know, because that was great. It's, like I said, it's one of the best fighting games out there, so people seem to just want to fight with huge energy meters and blah blah blah. It's just stupid, you know. Also, it says here that there are overkill moves which can be used to finish off an opponent in a variety of gruesome ways, so kinda like fatalities, which is fucking awesome, cause, you know, Mortal Kombat fatalities, those are awesome. They're probably not that bloody in this, but still, fatalities or something like that, those are always cool in fighting games. I love those, so yeah. Also, when I did the unboxing, I noticed something. I've always been kind of saying this game wrong, or I'm not sure if I'm saying it wrong, but I've been writing it wrong. I always thought it was Samurai Showdown, as in S-H-O-W down, but it's actually S-H-O down. There's no W. Is it Showdown? Or do you still pronounce it like Showdown? Show? I don't fucking know. I noticed that when I was doing the thumbnail for, you know, the unboxing of Samurai Showdown 5, and I was searching for the logo, and I found the logo, and I was like, who the fuck uploads a logo with a typo? That's fucking stupid. So then I started to look other game covers, and also I checked my own fucking game cover, and I was like, well, I guess I'm the fucking stupid here. It's S-H-O down. No W there. Fuck it. Learned something, you know? Great. Moving on. I got one game for my Xbox Series X, and that is Hitman 3. Yeah, Hitman 3 is, well, if you played Hitman 1 and 2, and if you like those, you're probably gonna like Hitman 3. If you didn't like Hitman 1 and 2, you're probably gonna not like Hitman 3 either. It's just more of the same, pretty much. New levels. You know, I've considered Hitman 2 and 3 more like level packages for the first one than their own actual games. I know there's, you know, more of the story, but who the fuck cares about the story in Hitman games? I can't get into it. It's really cool, the locales and how you know, plan your assassinations and shit, so, you know, that's great, but when it comes to the overall story of the game, it's so basic, Mission Impossible type of shit, so, you know, I don't know, it's more about the action, not about the story for me. Maybe some of you like the story, I don't fucking know. I haven't actually even played through Hitman 1 and 2. I played like few missions of both, and well, I'm a few missions in this one too, so we'll have to see. I'm gonna try to play this through though. It is a good game, I like Hitman games, so, you know, maybe. So yeah, pretty much everyone's favorite happy little bald-headed, bar-coded, clothes stealing, accident stealing Agent 47 is back with new levels, and that's pretty much it. Also, I almost got the PlayStation 5 version, because I have one PlayStation 5 game, and that's Immortals Phoenix Rising. Just one! And I'd really fucking like more, and I almost got that version. But here's the thing, that was 60 euros, this was 50 euros. This was 10 euros cheaper, the Xbox version, and it's got Xbox Series X version in it.
So where's the fucking point? Where?
Why would I pay 10 euros more to get fucking PlayStation 5 cover? Except for the fact that I really want more PlayStation 5 covers on my shelf, but other than that, I mean, I had that fucker in my hand and I was like 10 euros, but I really want this cover. Fuck it, I went with the cheaper one, so that's just fucking ass backwards pricing from Sony. What? Where's the... Why? Why would you do something like that? Don't you want people to buy your version of the game? Because if they're gonna be priced equally, I would have gone with the PlayStation 5 version. But now, because you priced that like fucking, I don't know, GameStop, you know, you're like fucking people over, so I went with the Xbox version. So, fuck's sakes. Next game. So, moving on to Nintendo Switch, which all the rest of my games are. I got 4 games for Nintendo Switch. I kinda like collecting for Nintendo Switch more these days, cause, I don't know, Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5, they kinda seem like just upgrades from last gen, I don't know. Nintendo Switch still feels most like actual console, so I can dig that more these days, I don't know. But fuck it, the first game I got for Nintendo Switch is Tiny Metal Ultimate. Now, Tiny Metal is a turn-based strategy game, and I believe this is kinda inspired by the Advance Wars games, which were for Game Boy Advance, and there were 2 of those, if I remember correctly. And I always wanted to try out Advance Wars games. Those look fucking great, but I don't know, for some reason, well, the reason being that I never had Game Boy Advance as a kid. I still don't have one. I have a Nintendo DS, which I can use to play Game Boy Advance games, but I don't have the, you know, Advance Wars games, so fuck it. Forget about those. People always seem to praise those games, so that's why I kind of wanted this one, because, well, it doesn't say here, it says inspired by turn-based strategy games of the past. So, you know, for some weird reason, I probably read or heard or saw some shit, you know, somewhere, and put, you know, 2 and 2 together that this was kind of connected to Advance Wars in some ways. I don't know, maybe it had same makers or something, but I can't really fucking remember how I made that connection, but I made it, so, you know, it stays, it sticks. It could be just huge misunderstanding, but fuck it. But yeah, turn-based strategy game, and I just like turn-based strategy games. And apparently this has 2 games. There's Tiny Metal and Tiny Metal Full Metal Rumble, which is apparently a sequel. Because it says here, the bigger, badder, and more metal sequel, Tiny Metal. I'm kinda smart like that. I can really connect the dots. So yeah, there's Tiny Metal and Tiny Metal sequel, Full Metal Rumble, so that's great. Maybe I'll give them a try. Hopefully I'll give them a try, because I really kind of am interested in this, so, you know. There's also one DLC, Caesar's Rescue DLC, which is a DLC for one of the other game, because that's how DLCs work. Smart. But yeah, Tiny Metal Ultimate. Hopefully it's good. Turn-based strategy game. I'm kind of looking forward to trying this out. Fuck it. Moving on. Next game. Next game I got for Nintendo Switch was Lonely Mountains Downhill. Now, if you were to ask me in real life would I like to go and ride down a mountain on a bike, I'd ask if you were trying to kill me. And if you were to ask me in real life, would I like to play a game where we ride down a mountain on a bike, I'd ask if you're trying to make me fall asleep so you can take advantage of my hot ass. Cause honestly, riding down a mountain on a bike doesn't really appeal to me in either forms that much.
But I was wrong.
This one's actually a pretty fucking fun game. Yeah, this one's sealed. I got it from Super Rare Games, which is one of those places that sell, limited amounts of some physical copies of games that are usually digital only. But this game was also on Game Pass, so I downloaded it from there and, tried it out there. And, I played a couple paths down from the mountain, and I really fucking enjoyed it. It's a simple idea, but it's addicting as hell, and it's just fun. It's kind of isometric view, where you ride your bike down a mountain, and the path is, you really gotta memorize the paths if you want the best times, and just overall make it easier on yourself to avoid rocks and trees, which you'll be hugging a lot in this game. Not by your choice, but still, it's quite challenging. So also if you hit a rock or tree or fall down from some place, you'll go back to the previous checkpoint. So it's got some challenge, which is great, and also it's just fun to try to break your record time. How fast can you come down the mountain? The path, not like straight over the cliff or something, but the path that's meant. And there's also shortcuts. They might be a bit risky. You might have to take a little steeper slope to get down, or something like that, or go through trees and shit. But still, it usually helps you get better time. So sometimes those risks are worth taking. It's a simple idea. It's addicting. It's fun. So if you have Game Pass, try it out. I don't know what the price is if you have Nintendo Switch, and I think this is for PlayStation and PC too, not sure, but shit, who knows. But if it's cheap, it's fun. It's just one of those games you can just pick up and play for a second and then, fuck off, do something else. So, Lonely Mountains downhill. Downhill you go. Next game. And next game I got for Nintendo Switch was Super Mario 3D Worlds plus Bowser's Fury. Now this game is about friendship between a mushroom, princess of mushrooms, and two Italian plumbers who like to cross-dress in women's catsuits. And no, it's not Crackhead's fever dream, it's actually a pretty awesome platformer. Yeah, the best way to describe this game is it's kind of like those 2D Marios that were for the NES, except it's 3D. I mean, it's got those same type of time limits that those games did on every level, and also at the end of levels it's got those stairs that Super Mario Bros. 1 had, where you jump onto the flagpole. It's got that thing too. That's kind of neat. I dig that. Yeah, best way I can describe this is it's a 2D Mario except it's 3D, if that makes any sense. And also catsuits. Lots of catsuits. For some weird reason, catsuit is the thing in this. I know Mario games have always had suits. Super Mario Bros. 3 had, frog suit and tanuki suit, and then those, older ones had, the mushroom that makes you bigger, and then there was that flower that makes you shoot fireballs. Not the whiskey, but actual fireballs, But yeah, as far as I played here, it seems like the main suit is the cat suit. It's kind of weird. I mean, you get the cat suit more often than you get other suits, so I don't know why it's cat themed. But yeah, it's really good. I'm actually at the 6th world now, and I think there's 8th world, but I started playing Hitman 3, so I kind of took a break from this, but I'm definitely going back, and I'm going to finish this at some point. I haven't tried the Bowser's Fury, which is kind of extra, because this game came out for Wii U first, so they needed to add something, and they didn't make straight remaster or anything. They actually added stuff in this, which is great. So although I haven't played the Wii U version, but it's still great. You get some extra, so yeah. Bowser's Fury. It's also got 4-player co-op, so that's kind of great, but looking at the levels, it's gonna be chaotic, I'm pretty sure. I'll have to give it a try at some point, once I start drinking again. That's when I get friends over. And while I'm sober, I don't like friends, so fuck those, but when I'm drunk, that's when I can actually stand them. So when I'm drunk, everyone's welcome in my house, but when I'm sober, stay the fuck away. Sober me is single player only. Drunk me, well, that's fun for all. Free for all. Not free for all like, anyone can come in and come in. Not like that, but fucking moving on. And we're down to my last Switch game, and it is Bravely Default 2 Bravely Default 2 is kind of traditional JRPG, from what I understand. I haven't still played this, but what I've seen videos and pictures, so I think it is. This looks really good. I saw a video on I think it was on the last Nintendo Direct or something, and I was like, God damn it, that's actually looking really fucking nice. I gotta get that, so I got this. The reason why I kind of missed the first one is, well, firstly, I think it just came out for Nintendo 3DS? 3DS? One of those. It never came on the real consoles, just the handheld, so I don't know. And also other reason why I kind of missed the first one and almost missed this one too was, well, the name, Bravely Default. I don't know, the name just sounds so default. The name doesn't really tell me to, pick me up. I'm the default choice. Yes. It's more like, okay, if I just want basic JRPG, I'll pick this one which has such basic sounding name. I mean, default, that's like one of the worst names you can actually give your game. Other names would be like common, or regular, or normal, or plain. I don't know, mostly it's just a boring fucking name why I missed the first one altogether. If I hadn't watched that Nintendo Direct and seen actual footage of this game, I probably would have missed this one too. It's just so boring. Bravely Default. I don't care how you're default. If you're default, you're default. Bravely Common. Bravely Normal. Who the fuck names these things? But yeah, the game looks really good. I'm really digging the art style and all. And yeah, I like my JRPGs. And this one, from what I understand, is really good RPG, so I'm gonna have to give this one a try. That's pretty much all I have to say about this game. Stupid boring name, but looks great, and probably is great from what I've heard, and I really want to try this out, so have to see. After Hitman 3 and Super Mario 3D World, maybe I'll put this one in. Who knows? Moving on. Wait, that was the last game. Not moving on. You all know the ending here. Click like, click subscribe, click the bell, click the comments, click yourself the fuck out of here, and click yourselves back
when I upload more crap.
But for now, it's goodbye. And I'm probably gonna go play as bald-headed assassin, or maybe a Italian plumber in a catsuit. Yeah. It's not a sexy sight. It's not, especially with those mustaches. Damn.